In our ongoing Boomtown series, where we track the growth across the inland Northwest, we turn our attention to Stevens County. The county assessor there says previous pandemic population booms are still impacting homeowners today.
Some people are seeing percentage increases in the double digits for their property values. KREM 2's Janelle Finch traveled to Stevens County today to learn more about the potential impacts of these dramatic increases.
Gary Witherspoon has lived in Stevens County for over 2 decades. He says in his time living here, he's watched his property valuations go up every single year. But in the last year alone, he says his property valuation went up over $100,000. Now he's concerned about his future as a local homeowner.
As you can see here, in 1 year we went from 161 to 267, and there was no changes, absolutely no changes in my structures. I just don't get it.
Gary Witherspoon lives 10 miles outside of Springdale, Washington. He says him and his neighbors are seeing large increases in their home valuations. But he says some of the valuations don't make sense.
One of the guys on Facebook, he has a barn that's 80 years old and is falling down, literally. And they raised the tax on that $10,000. So this is very arbitrary. I can't see any rhyme or reason.
According to the Stevens County Assessor, property valuations are still on the rise from pandemic population booms. He says during the pandemic, people moved to the county from neighboring states and towns. Witherspoon says his home value went up 66% in the last year. He worries property taxes will go up alongside valuations.
There's a lot of folks in Stevens County that are fixed income, a lot of elderly and retired people, and they have no idea how they're going to pay for this.
The assessor says increases in valuations can have an effect on taxes, but it doesn't necessarily mean taxes will increase. Still, Witherspoon says he hopes valuations don't force his neighbors out.
This will affect a lot of people, not just me, and that's what I'm more interested in. Is I like my neighbors. I'd like to keep my neighbors in their homes.
According to the Washington State Department of Revenue, you can appeal a property valuation. To do this, certain market evidence must show that the property valuation is incorrect. Saying that a valuation is too high isn't enough for an official appeal. In Stevens County, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.